Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of there, man.
Yeah. Where we at?
Overcoming y'all vices, man. What?
I'm not overcoming nothing.
Do you think you could not drink, not smoke,
No.
not?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe
I'm going all the way with it to the end.
Let's have an intervention with you.
What's the vices?
It seems to me that.
No, we need to have the intervention with
Everybody
you.
look at me.
About what?
About your anger.
But I wasn't angry today.
Yeah, but your anger, your inside.
So people look at Bleak and don't understand the business he's doing. They always look at Jay like, oh
Yeah.
But
That's why. That's why you got Yayo talking about. Yeah, Jay don't take care. I don't need Jay to go on tour.
Yo smoke hard coke, yo.
Yo, chill.
You look like you need to be taken care of. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene, Nick. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, yo.
You do need that
You might
help.
need
That's
2
why-
ounces.
That's why
Paid
you
in full
looking
move. I got a G for every bump in your face. I promise you that.
That's
I promise you that.
Why you worried about
Peon, you broke. You know
See?
I got it. What's up? The
Ain't no
bag's
about me,
right now.
but it's really about you.
No, I merely wanted to tell you.
Tell me what you want to tell me.
Merely wanted to tell you that sometimes devices can help you do the things that you don't want to do. So maybe you will want to do things to slow down the vices a little bit.
But do you think devices help artists sometimes? Like they say
do.
sometimes people's vices.
They
is
do,
what
but I
make
think
them
it's
artistic or
psychological.
creative.
I think it's psychological a lot of
What
times.
type of vices we talking? Let's,
I think to each his own.
yeah,
you
let's
want
talk,
me to-
let's talk about the vices.
To each his
What type
own.
of vices, yeah.
What type of vices?
Yeah, what type of vices we talking about?
Do you know
No,
what
let's-
a,
no,
do you know what a vice is?
Vices.
Do you know what a vice is before we talk about
100%.
vice is?
Yes, 100%. Yes, 100%. But let's talk about what type of vices. Go ahead. You got the
But
floor.
what do you mean what type of vice? A vice is something that you
No,
indulge
no,
in
no,
that
no. What
makes you
type of
feel
vices
bad.
are we talking about when you talking about artists?
Oh, artists? I'm naturally
Drugs,
I don't do
Liquor.
drugs.
liquor,
I don't do drugs.
women,
natural drugs, natural
A
enhancements.
vice could be anything that make
Euphoria,
that
whatever
make
it
you
is.
feel like.
gambling, any
don't gamble.
devices, anything.
I don't gamble.
You have no vice.
I'm not gonna say that. We all got vices, one way or another.
Have you?
Okay, so
Let me ask this question.
what kind of vices-
Have you had a
what
vice
kind of
that you
vices-
quit? That you cut off?
100%.
Don't look at me like that.
How's the look?
Because you're looking at me like we
What
talking-
vice? What vice you
like-
cut off?
Well, what vices are you indulging in to this day that makes you act the way that you act sometimes? Or do you think that your vices have
Don't
anything to
analyze
do?
the way I
but,
act, though.
but I'm just saying, do you think your
Which
vices?
way?
But
which
wait,
way,
wait,
which,
wait,
what,
but
how,
wait,
how do
but
we
wait.
act though?
But do you think your vices are causing you to do that, or you think that's from childhood trauma, from being locked up all these years, that makes you do this?
This is crazy. Hold on. Since it's about me, first and foremost, I don't have any vice that make me act any way. That's one.
So it's trauma.
We don't give a fuck about who this nigga is. Who this nigga? Fuck this nigga. This nigga right here. We don't know. Yeah, who? Yeah, boss. I said fuck this nigga. Hey, check this out. You already know what it is. Jim Jones, Maino, we in the middle, fucking building tonight. Lobby boys, we in the middle. Give a fuck what he got, nigga. We don't give a fuck. You heard? We don't give a fuck. Play the fucking music. Play the fucking music.
Daniels Leathers
Hey,
is
nigga,
coming out.
fuck all that. Play the fucking music.
You ever sit down and think about that at night?
I like that you niggas had a plan and you wanted it to be about me today.
No, we're just trying to get to the bottom of things. We're trying to help you
Niggas
out.
had a plan. You
We
niggas
ain't
think.
playing this. We ain't playing this, man.
Man, I would hate to impose my will on you. That's not what I'm here for.
You wanna do what?
We're merely giving you advice that maybe can help you with your vices. So
What's the vices though? We haven't defined.
crack,
and
okay? We're just gonna tell everybody what it is. It's crack, nigga. It's fucking crack. Fuck it, it's crack.
Eemies.
You was trying to
Pieces.
keep it low. The fuck?
Pieces,
Like
nigga.
I'm trying to keep it low. He just gonna keep what vices is. You know what vices, nigga.
Put it out there.
Fuck it, you put it out there, man.
Put it out there,
And guess
then.
what? I'm never stopping.
Let me ask this.
I'm never stopping.
Can we all? Let me ask this. Can we all
speak on something that might have been a vice that you fell back from?
Let's talk with you.
And was able to move forward?
Let's start with you. Let's go around the room.
With me, it was lean.
Lean?
Lean.
And for the liquor things, it need to be liquor because you fall asleep in your car, man. That's kind of...
Let me call my mom. Based on the so at least I had somebody over here. No, you made me do a whole fucking fucking panky dance, bro. You got me walking in line, showing my feet, thinking, all right, if I'm Gucci, y'all gonna let me go. Why'd y'all make me do that?
If you would have been like that. But
so what was the issue?
Based on the circumstances.
What's the circumstances?
You're being
you keep saying circumstances while you searching me. What's the circumstances?
Under arrest for
what?
Suspicion of driving while under the influence.
Oh, no doubt. After I passed all your tests. After I get one, bro. You gotta grab me.
Use that car. Use that car right there. The car right there. Then you know what I'm coming
your boss, man.
Oh, Capo. See, you supposed to be. We
niggas is bringing up old shit.
I thought this was Let's Rap About It, man.
Bringing up old shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You was on lean?
No, I wasn't on lean.
What was you on?
Champagne. I was tired. I was on sleepy. But see, y'all, you went
my bad.
See, you went somewhere else.
All jokes aside, this is our intervention moment. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was alright, but
finish.
So you was doing lean?
I fucked with lean. I fucked with the pills.
What pills was you on?
Percocets.
Whoa.
That's heavy. Yes, heavy. You're a heavy drug abuser.
You did Fenty too? Like, what's going on with you?
No, listen, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. And here's the thing. I want to be your brother.
I'm trying to say I'm trying to help my man out.
No. I got to be
honest. Because Fenty's problem out here going on.
You was a heavy drug abuser.
A long time ago. I fucked with it before it was even cutting that shit.
You got to admit it to yourself.
What, me?
You got to say I was a heavy drug abuser.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
I feel great because I'm no longer on it.
Like that.
I'm in the gym.
Do you constantly remind yourself?
I'm fit lit.
You definitely fit lit.
Like that.
What about you?
I feel good.
You can't skip over you, nigga. What's wrong with you?
I never used crack.
Who fucked with crack?
Nobody here fucked with crack. Go ahead.
That's crazy.
Skip over yourself. Go ahead.
I never had it. I never used anything but weed and alcohol. And that's the same thing as I use today. I don't drink too much shit like that anymore, but I definitely smoke a lot of weed.
So what's your crash out issues?
My issues with crash outs due to the trauma.
What trauma though?
Childhood trauma.
From what?
From what?
Yeah.
Talk about it. Let's rap about it.
Yeah.
Let's rap about it.
You ain't gotta get too crazy.
Growing up without a father, running out the streets, trying to find my mom. She was outside, things kids go through. I mean, I don't know if a lot of kids went through what I went through as a kid, but I know that there was a lot of childhood trauma that leads me to crashing out today. I got daddy issues and shit like that, so it's very easy for me to lose it.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm talking about?
I understand.
That makes sense.
Those ain't heavy drugs, man. I don't feel like that's no heavy drugs.
No, you did heavy drugs.
Perks and lean?
Perks and lean, brother.
That's wild, bro. That's crazy. That's
lean
crazy.
I feel like lean is the
craziest.
A lot of people indulge in that.
Been to. That's crazy.
That's not like cocaine.
It's like cocaine, nigga.
Lean is, I mean, of course.
You was on drugs.
The drug, you can compare it, but I'm saying the people that fuck with it, it's popular. I wasn't like by myself doing that shit.
No, but you was on drugs.
I already agreed to that.
Right,
why you keep trying to say that?
You did heavy drugs.
Oh my God.
And you was born in jail.
I'm about to die.
We both allegedly.
It's not the truth, but okay. But I never did heavy drugs, so I don't,
You didn't smoke K2 when you was locked
up? Never did K2.
I
don't even smoke weed.
So what was your vice? What was it?
What you don't, only weed and liquor.
Prostitutes?
I don't, what?
Only weed and liquor, man?
Yeah, you know.
Come on now.
Naked hustle. Ain't got nothing to do with this podcast.
Since I was heavy.
Respect.
I was heavy drug. You only fuck with weed and liquor.
Okay, let me tell you what I ever done in my life. The only drug I ever done in this lifetime, outside of alcohol, and I don't drink alcohol every day. I don't drink it every other day. I go months without drinking, right?
White women?
So what? Say what? Don't be racist, nigga.
Come on, because since I'm a heavy drug user, go ahead. Go ahead.
You are, and I like that you.
I want to hear what you about to go ahead.
You attacked your addiction.
Go ahead.
You addressed it.
Come on, let's go.
I used to do Molly.
Okay. A what? A synthetic drug? This is worse than cocaine.
That's a heavy drug.
This is a very heavy drug. They put Fenny in there too.
Is Molly considered?
Both you niggas,
Molly is heavy.
I said what I used to do. You want me to talk, nigga?
You niggas on some Rihanna shit. All this fancy young niggas is on, bro. This is crazy.
What you doing is leading the witness.
To what?
Because you talking.
You just said you on Molly.
I never said I was on Molly. I said I actually what I've done in my lifetime.
Okay.
What I've done in my lifetime. So when I'm telling you what I've done in my lifetime, the only drugs I've ever done in my lifetime is Molly. I tried ecstasy. Somebody said,
damn.
Somebody back there said, that's a good time.
That's like the same bop.
Somebody back there said, stop now, baby.
What do me and you joke about?
So here, I'm gonna get there.
Come on. Yeah, get there.
Bro,
But that's not a vice, though.
Bro, they're
That's
gonna
a
give
fucking
you
heavy drug.
So
get to it.
That's not a heavy
Get
drug.
to it.
Let's not drive with these two niggas, because these niggas is driving felonies. If you get caught with you niggas with all that drugs and fentanyl,
I got
fucking
driving
jail,
today.
bro. We done
Nigga said
I learned.
Both of these.
Fuck this nigga right here, though.
Both of these niggas is taking it one day at a
You
time.
know what I mean?
For sure.
One day at a time, man.
One day at a time.
Yo, listen, hold on.
I gotta.
No. Listen to me, East. Me and you talk about the time that me and you was at the party, right? Me and East was at.
Man, I watch you go through every emotion that a human can go through.
No, listen.
I want to hear about this party that you and him were
in 10
at.
minutes. I seen
Me
it.
and East at a party, right?
I saw it.
What happened to the vice? What happened?
It's the vice. This is the vice.
Yeah.
We had a rooftop and all that. And it was lit, and I was getting saucy and all that. We was chilling, we was vibing, we was taking pictures and all. There was models there and everything. It was one of those nights.
One of them nights.
And then we went to Harbor, and I told East and I told him, I said, listen, the walls is moving.
What?
Yeah, he was there.
I said the walls is moving.
Magic school bus.
Yeah, shit is bending right now because I like the chocolates.
Pause.
This is another drug.
It's not a drug though. It's natural. It's not a drug at all. It's actually good for you.
Let you tell it.
So does this have anything to do with the Tusi you took?
I never in my life, you motherfucker.
Tusi is crazy.
You motherfucker.
When you did that?
I never in my
You tried Tusi before?
I never in my life.
did
Check,
that?
hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't know about that one.
Hold on. Fuck this nigga
I was
here.
talking about the other shit.
I never in my life tried
know
Tusi
about that.
or cocaine in my life. Okay? We talking about mushrooms, which is natural, which is
Thank you.
God's gift. That's what we talking about.
My bad.
That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about fucking Tusi, nigga.
You said the
No, you
walls
get
was
hard
bending.
drugs,
I
though.
didn't know what was going on.
No, but shrooms is not hard drugs. That's a natural. It's from the earth. It's from God's.
It's a hallucinogenic.
You think God made them?
Do you realize
100%.
that?
It's a mushroom.
It's a hallucinogenic.
ground.
This is what you like.
Yeah.
You like to hallucinate.
Man, I ain't talking
the
about you.
walls,
I'm not talking to you, nigga. I just told you
Like
the
the
walls was bent.
hallucinators, crazy.
And maybe I do a little bit. You judge me, nigga, on my hallucinations?
Yo.
Fuck.
So your vices, what was your vices though?
It's
That
not
you
a
kept?
vice.
None of your shit is vices.
I don't think that's a vice.
What,
I
taking
never did
shrooms?
hard drugs like him. He did hard drugs. He had
But you don't consider anything that you do a vice.
I don't even do those things no more. That's the thing.
Okay. So that's what you gave up. You gave up those
I
things.
gave up those things.
Okay.
Except for
My vice is different.
Vices, real
Mine is different from my. I'm not a fiend like my co-host, but my vice.
Who are you talking
Whoa!
I mean my co-host.
Who your co-host?
Whoa!
I ain't a
Y'all.
motherfucking thing.
Y'all niggas.
That's getting crazy. It's getting
Wait,
trippy in here.
Well, let me just say that my shit is not. Mine was, and I think it's really a vice that sometimes get overlooked, but mine was gambling. So gambling, where I grew up at in my hood and my projects, everything was a gamble. Whether it was dice, whether it was cars, whether it was shooting basketballs, everything was. So I grew up in that, and then like when I got to now, say imagine you getting money, gambling a lot. You got more money to gamble.
Gamble, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think all of us here have had some kind of connection to even trauma of gambling, in a sense. I think we lost friends in dice games. People have got shot in dice games. People have lost businesses and money because of their gambling habits. People have had family members who gamble so hard that they you bugging, you look at them like they a fiend for this shit. Like, yo, you can't. So that's why I said like my vice was gambling at that time, and I, slowly pulled away from it. Just
what drugs are you on?
I'm not on no drugs, bro.
No marijuana? Marijuana's a drug.
Marijuana is from the earth.
That's the same thing as mushrooms.
We wasn't talking about mushrooms with you. We was talking about Molly and ecstasy.
I don't do those.
And all those
I don't do those.
pills that are made from opium.
I don't do pills.
Man,
you do. Never done pills.
You just said Molly and ecstasy. You did the powder form? What did you do?
You know,
powder form Molly.
What did you do?
When they admit you to the 12-step program, you can't argue with people.
You know what? You one of them niggas that point your finger from outside. I know you, nigga. Program, I know you.
But that's talking about serious. Now, seriously, everybody has a vice, though. In my conclusion, no. It's crack, nigga. I told you already, nigga. In my conclusion, though, I believe that everybody does have a vice. And I believe that a vice it can lead to an addiction, or a vice is an addiction. And it can be a numerous amounts of things and shit like that. Do you think it's all about how you handle your vice? Or do you think that it's necessary to get rid of your vices? Or do you think that vices
I'm saying if you can, listen, you got people that function on a high level doing so many different things. Like here's the thing.
But can it be a good vice is what I was getting to.
You can be, but as an artist, like how many artists that we really know that got drug issues that function on a high level? Mm-hmm. We all know artists that really lean, cocaine, that function on a high level. The pressure of being an artist, the pressure of dealing with, the public and stuff like that. We see that happening all the time. You can develop habits and you can have a, for lack of better terms, a monkey on your back, whatever that is.
Right. Now, drugs at a very high percentile usage inside of the hip hop industry. Mm-hmm. You dig? It's like, and people don't talk about it as often as they should. As much as we joking about it and things like that is a very serious issue. As you just saying, we've seen a lot of people use it, abuse it, get tore down from it, and it goes. Not unnoticed, but it's like people don't really sit down and talk about it because it's like kind of like taboo. You don't want to be out here looking like a crackhead or a crack fiend. So a lot of these problems don't get put on the table and shit like that. I wish it was as easy as we just had this conversation today. Then we know that more people would be fentanyl users like you and Dave and shit like that. And you know,
fuck what you talking.
I ain't never fuck with no. I think certain people are scared to get help too because they scared to look like an addict or look like. Be called or be embarrassed or ashamed.
But the culture in rap is to almost look like an addict because now we done went from niggas that was selling drugs to the music to actually drug abuse, right? So when you see rappers talking about popping pills, being on lean, sniffing coke and all that, you hear that in the music that you.
It's like it's a cool thing to do, but when we was coming up, you were a fiend, and that was never the cool thing to do.
Cool. It was never cool. So the thing about the fentanyl is that I had an experience, right, on Molly that I would never. This is 2019.
You got scared straight.
100%. I got scared straight because I knew it wasn't me, and I'm being honest. This is honestly. This ain't joking. I was in Miami. I was high for 2 Mollies. I almost fucked a midget. 100%.
But we not joking. See what I'm saying? Like, can we have a serious moment there? Because we was going into open mode, and then you told me about the fucking midget.
I almost fucked that midget, brother. Just.
I'm stick with you. I got you.
But I wasn't who I was. The thing about doing drugs and you pulling yourself to a lower place, into a lower vibration. And I wound up going back to my room, and there was a girl in the room or whatever, and she left out the room with a rollie. And when I woke up the next day, she took the rollie, and I was just like, it made me really look at where I was, who I was, and I needed to check myself because I was vibrating low. I was at a dark place in my life. and I needed to correct that. I never did that since then. This was 2019. And, you know, I had to just correct that about myself because had I been sober, had I been the person that I know who I am to be, that would have never happened. So, you know, things happen the way they supposed to. That needed to happen for me to get myself together.
Salute to anybody who gets the help that they need, or the 100%. People around them that help them get the help they need.
Facts. It's not easy to talk about drug abuse. So
Whoa.
No, not to be. I'm talking. Now we being serious. We being serious.
No, you're not being serious, brother.
I'm telling you, I'm being serious. My whole family was riddled by drug abuse. I like on the serious side. Like I've been there firsthand from a baby, so I know what it could do to a family. 100%. I know what it could do. You know what I mean? So
watch that in my house.
Exactly. So I was saying that more people need to have the conversation like this. Maybe it help them get some clarity moving forward, or maybe it might help them take away from some of the vices that they don't need to be on and shit like that.
You gotta admit it to yourself first.
100%.
I think it's about your crib.
When you knew
too,
that you was doing all those hard drugs, did you admit it to yourself?
Nah,
you was a drug addict.
Nah, never. I never.
It's never serious.
Never.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I feel like,
be
real shit. I feel like a lot of us is products of our crib. You know what I mean? Like, my parents wasn't on hard drugs, but I seen my parents drink, smoke. I seen that all the time. I seen my aunties high. I seen my cousins high. I seen my uncles. Like, I seen that from a little kid. So it was almost like second nature. Like, damn, I can't wait till I got a blunt. Or I can't wait till I got you know what I mean? Like,
because it looked cool to you.
The older people, it looked cool. You get what I'm saying? So now when I do it, I be like, damn, but now I got kids. I don't want them to see me smoking. Like, I duck off in the bathroom. I don't even want Kyrie to even know I smoke or nothing. They'll smell it and be like, Dad, what's that? I don't even want them to know.
They're smarter than you know, though.
You get what I mean? I don't even want them to see me putting that shit to my lip type shit. Pause. Like,
no homo, pause.
No homo. I pause it. Yeah, pause it.
Y'all niggas gotta chill with that.
But I think that's the difference. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like back in the day, my pops and them niggas was getting to it.
Well, for that, what you just said, do you, like, spiraling back to your project, Karma 4, do you think that's the karma as parents, like, getting high that their kids are gonna also have an acceptance to doing drugs, or is that karma of doing that?
That's a real question.
That's real. I think I was curious to see what my pops and them was doing. Like, I would smell it and be like, what's that?
I don't think it's karma.
My daughters don't like the shit. They like, even if they don't know what it is, but it's like, you smell like,
because they still young. But now that's what I was saying. I don't think
I never was like that. I was always curious to what my pops is doing. They used to go in the back room, close the door, and do their own thing in the room. But I always was, as a youngin', I was curious for that shit. Like, my kids don't.
But
they don't want to be around that.
That's being a product of your condition. Like, I would say that we all products of our condition. Like, I wouldn't say that it's common per se, but because it's there for us. So do you think that it's something that was happening before our parents and shit like that? Because,
well, it's to what he said was very important though, because I feel like both my parents had issues with drugs. My father had issues with crack. Like, he was in the first wave of, you know, crackheads and all that, like, being outside with the crack fiends, like, he was that. My mother had her issues with heroin. So both my parents, I watched that, you know, and I watched how it affected my lifestyle or whatever. But it never made me feel like I ever wanted to do a drug. I never.
It scared me straight. Like, watching my family go through that, I never did.
That's why I was gonna say it's not karma. Because there's certain things you do pick up from your parents, but there's certain things you be like, I'm never doing that.
I would never fuck with.
My
mom smoked cigarettes.
I used to see my Uncle Ricky smoking weed.
Cigarettes. Because my mom smoked cigarettes.
The weed was the only thing I was like, yo, I want to know what that weed is about. I didn't like the cigarettes, the crack and the heroin and all that scared me straight because it made people look scary to me. They was looking like fiends. I didn't want to be like that.
I watched family members change off that crack. So that used to scare me as a kid. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro,
that
used to steal all my toys and all that.
And my pops used to tell me, watch him when he come over here, or when your uncle or your aunt come in the crib, watch him. You know what I mean? Like, I remember putting shit away, my little Nike watch, whatever little swatch watch.
Right,
bro.
I remember having to put shit away.
I used to hide everything.
Coming to the crib.
Bro, I used to have to sleep. I used to have to sleep like this with my BMX bike, and the nigga still took my legs out and still stole my bike.
You slept like
That's
what?
crazy.
Pardon me.
Let me just.
Bro,
how do you sleep?
I'm editing that. We never gonna. They never gonna see that pretzel move ever again, bro. But yo, before we get out of here, let them know what the name of the album is.
Karma 4.
All right, because we're going to play some records on the go out. So name us two records that they need to hear so we can play, and then they can put it in the comments how they feel about these 2 records in the album.
12 Months featuring God Bless His Soul, Nipsey Hussle. Make sure y'all tap in with that. And I'm the One Not the Two featuring Stove Guard, Cooks. Yeah. And we could talk about it. Me and my brother, Maino. Maino on the album as well, you heard? Let's rap about it.
You want to take us home?
Let's take us home, right? But I'd rather talk about the way you was pretzeled up with that mic.
Your pretzel was crazy.
At least I didn't do fentanyl.
I never did fentanyl, my boy. It's all good. I love
it. That being said, let's rap about it.
Let's rap about it, but yeah.
Catch us next episode, you heard?
You dirty nigga. I like how you niggas teamed up today, though. I like that.
Hey, yo.